people out there preaching the gospel, putting their life literally on the line, and we here, we have the opportunity to preach the gospel, but we lives not on the line, and we just kind of still afraid, just ashamed of it. We just like don't want to kill the flesh then. It's like they live Christianity and they just don't know what will happen afterwards then. They're not sure. It's like they're living in case there is a God. God didn't want that. God knows how you're thinking. He knows your heart. It's like you have to give him your all. No, in case, okay, probably, but then maybe I might. Just give him your all, because there is an end to come. So you can be like, okay, I'm a Christian, I'm thinking about heaven so much, I'm thinking about, oh, Lord, just take me from here, I want to go into a heavenly place. But you ain't really doing anything with the Christian life now then. You ain't finding your purpose, you ain't being a mission at home with your family and things. You can't be living for the afterlife. That's what I'm trying to say then. You have to be living, living now. We have a purpose. We're here right now. God knows why I'm still here. That's why I'm here. I could have been dead, as many of you, because probably who knows what happened in your life. Even at times, you didn't even know when you could have died, you could have been dead. I mean, because I'll show you in time to come, all things as God said will be revealed. He will show you things or times when the devil tried to kill you and he just, not know. So that's how we're going to be, and that's how it is right now. So that shows you that God has a special purpose, a special plan for you right now. So make the best use of it, because what a sense is thinking about all the glories and riches of heaven and things, and then you're dead and you reach and like, yes, here I am, and then God will be like, and be like, what? I mean, that'll be I'll be like, what? It's like, come on. So what I'm trying to say is just don't focus on the riches and thing and the glories of it. I mean, they will come, but just do God's will right now for your life, right? No matter what people say, proclaim his name, no compromise. I mean, if Jesus is Jesus, we say. That's the only how, that's the only way to the Father. It's through the Son. Don't be like, okay, well, I mean, is God they talking about? What God they talking about? Who God they talking about? I mean, no compromise the thing, don't dilute the thing. Hebrews chapter 2 verse 9, sorry. But we see Jesus, who was made a little lower than angels for the suffering of death, crowned with glory and honor, that he by grace of God, and this is the important thing right here, he by the grace of God should taste death for every man. So that's what Jesus did, right? He tasted death for every man. Every day we have to have that kind of, we have to be really sold out for God, on fire from. It's like, when we preach this message, it's like I'm preaching as a dying man to a dying person, because like after I preach this right there, the person could die. And it's true, we never know. Every one of us have a clock on our heads and it's just going on every day. And if we actually see that clock, like God really show us how it is, like the seconds, it's like, you just be like in amazement. It's like, gosh. So like, imagine I see David's clock on your head, you have like what, 12 more years, and then I see how he died and all this thing, you'll be like, oh. And then you, in all your power and thing, you'll try to reach David, especially if he's a wicked person, But we don't really know the hearts of people. We can't judge them. So we just have to play our parts and try to reach everybody and not exclude some persons, because even as Christians, we have to encourage ourselves.